Tie Oha Echi Ponkno. Needs FM.
Adie ya ye can say oh anka registration there. Oman no ebe boka be $150 million. Inti ye can end this in Kwandia. Munya limited registration. Na kire say den. Omu din any old register nim. Any omu omanya 18 years and above. As omu person omu register no. Ye register omu kwa ye estimation there na nka omu ye be 600,000. Okay. And no ebe cost here be about $5 million be na ya save $145 million e di be ye ejuma. ECC debi omu nti da. Reasons omu man say first the register was bloated. And omu catch phrase be say it's a product of a poisoned tree. It's a fruit of a poisoned tree. Okay the omu ko use was Supreme Court. And I can say oh. And yet then amu ankasa mo ye mo register. Na mo san dam echi abeka kire so bloated nti say ye foforo na minus ni foreigners ewo so any omo a omo ye ne omo anya on baby ko ye kan bia omo anje antum and I'm sure say na mo nyina Ghana fo nyina hu de course ye di san di ko dan Supreme Court class o eja okay we dey mo nji ntu nipa obi biara owo old card no mu de mumanu fambra na nkyere se o Ghana ni ba na mu register no mu si there bi o mu nti bi da na just a passport ni Ghana card ni vouching and I isi say they are sure say o menya dem 15 at most no 15,000 15 million friends 15 million people on the register.
Yeah.
The Equacobody said we are getting to 17 million. Even though they brought provisional
3 million plus.
Yeah, but only the provisional figure. And all things point to the fact that provisional. If something happens and the numbers go, I'm not just saying I'm 17. Let's just say 2 million extra. Yeah. And I can say, oh, Ebani say, how are we able to reach here? And on one case, I down with Tiasabe catcher and say, oh, register no cry aye na fufro no amudin machine fufro omuto machine fufro mu ye bibia fufro no omu ko hwe omu say anu cry no there with these provisional ones no cry no there are foreigners on the register there are friends there are minors on the register
basa honorable onem be ya adwene ese mo politicians kuro ya and you start here where the bus ekotwen krofo we so the bus ekotwen krofo and the electoral commissioner concludes says still foreigners didn't wo minors didn't wo more. Why do you have to blame? Why don't you agree with her?
Why should we agree with them? Yeah, can say if you say the register is bloated, then find ways of removing the so-called people who can say bloated register. Because you see, the whole point is what is the wisdom in spending over $150 million when the product or the results will always remain the same. Let me grant you, politicians they can be bloated.
Sure, definitely.
No, let me just grant you that for now. In fact, they won't make it. But I'm saying that let's assume, say, would there be a timer? EC will say that they will do a register and they will not face these problems.
Until some politicians,
I am saying that you see, today, more politicians, and that is the problem.
But for both NDC and PP.
This is the problem for Ghana. The EC is a national institution with all the resources. So if you are now shifting the blame to some politicians somewhere, I think it's unfair all the time. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Say Siana EC Ankasa. Eni na kabia say o. Wo de my birth certificate kranka ho ne register. Omo so omo ntibi da.
Ebia ne say me ba o. Eba no ebia ne say registration yes chance yes say yempese bia obi ho ebeba betro ndin yempese nkola eba betro wo mu din. Enso mo politicians yi and I'm basing from other people. One of the videos by NBC. One of the videos by.
You see, let's be very circumspect. Let's be very circumspect. Don't confuse certain things. First, no. Easy. No more registration in their offices doing regular registration.
Okay.
This time, no. Maybe I can say a novel. Say. a certain age bracket ni vulnerable.
But I have no microphone.
Certain vulnerable for maybe 60 years and above ni maybe a pimp for ni omunti. They agreed say anything. Omumba register to make it easier for them to register. Yeah, ni omuni problem. But how do you get the people there? Obi there, I saw travel 4 kilometers, 6 kilometers, 8 kilometers. Is it wrong say NPB? Because say, oh, okay, then the bus say to her. Who person will take advantage of that? No? Bus in the mobile, come register we are not mobile. And we
said no, foreigners.
Foreigners. Okay. And it has there's no evidence anywhere say yeah, and I can speak for who type W Agbebia Deni in Crawford, a blind man now, Omuchi in voter region, Omusi, Yabasi, or there were 14 of them. Each and every one of them eventually registered and got their card because you need a police for from house to house. That means the way mechi. Ma obia ko chire ni fie, ni family head ni family members ni ma omu nyina agi omutu. Okay. So you see some of the stories they put it out there. And the MPP before put it out there just to paint us black. But the reality on the ground is.
But I'm not blaming MPP.
And I'm saying I'm giving you parties. Because that is one. I'm giving you an example. What you are saying. Now you're talking about both political, but sometimes you won't understand the terrain now. It's a problem. For instance, you call registration. Musif mun pese foreigners. Eba. Fine. Muchaya corona baye. There were no soldiers deployed to any border. Soldiers go fighting corona.
My interior minister bow out because the soldiers have been there.
I beg, it's a lie. Me, I have said, and I choose my words carefully. Okay. He was lying. The defense minister, he was lying. My senior brother Derry, he was lying. My colleague and brother, friend is saying,
Ambrose Derry,
he was lying. Listen, even at the time I heard deploy soldiers, we were shouting, we were saying that we haven't seen this in the voter region before. Moody soldiers for fine. So you blocked the borders, which was good. But we still got the numbers on the road. Now that you've sealed off the borders, say Moody COVID-19. I mean TB. Fine. But look at the numbers we got. And Ukraine. We were saying that, but for the fact that at the beginning of the registration, you catch a microphone. Look, there's no need to come to the region to come and register. Who do crack rather? Who do register? Maybe will be a register. Who would have gotten even far in excess of what with all the intimidation. Regional minister Eddie Bear, 40 convoy vehicles with party apparatchiks, military, a police station, intimidating. We still got the more than the numbers that the events were. MPP for Kamugi meeting projections for NDC every region the voter region can say 69,000. We have the document 69,000. We are almost 140.
To more NDC for no there. Look, I say electoral commission
I am saying the one crank because at the closer day we are back to square one. And then all the civil society money near you can follow. Assessment, and they have said that whatever it is, we achieved nothing. CDD, they said we have achieved nothing.
Okay, me that's it.
Yeah, and they said the only yet me and we threw good money away, money for development. We just threw it away like that because MPP felt that was the only way they could win an election. Wow. But hard luck.
Needs FM.